Hey team, it is Rebecca Renfro, your Triple Diamond upline, and today I wanted to come to you and share a little bit of information and do a little bit of training and help you guys a little bit with some ideas about blitzing. Okay, so we all know that the best thing that we can do to grow our business is to share it with other people. Absolutely a must talk about these products, must talk about this business opportunity as much as we possibly can. And the company has given us a great tool in this brand new Blitz card I titled Crazy Wrap Thing. So 3 ways that I'm going to talk to you today about blitzing. The first way is stealth blitzing. Stealth blitzing is where you just leave cards everywhere that you go. Now, I stealth blitz everywhere I go. I was at Sonic this morning getting food for my little boy for eating, took lunch to him, left a Blitz card. I go to Walmart, I leave Blitz cards places. Every time I go in a public restroom, I leave a Blitz card. I'm always leaving Blitz cards everywhere I go. However, I do not recommend that be the only way that you blitz. I cannot say that that's even really, I've ever even got a call from a Blitz card like that. I know people do it all the time, but I definitely do not recommend that that is the only way that you blitz. This company, this business is all about relationships. It's all about communicating with people. It's all about us and talking about this product. So I am going to talk to you about 2 other ways that I really recommend blitzing other than just stealth blitzing. The second way is incorporating blitzing into your everyday life. So what I have in my purse is Blitz cards. Blitz cards for sure. Still learning this. I have these in my purse at all times. And then I also have these little cards that are called It's a Wrap. These are located on the livingthedreamteam.net website. And I also have uploaded them to our Facebook page, our team group page. So these little cards I keep in my purse along with Blitz cards. So what I do is if I'm out anywhere that I go and I'm making a personal connection with everybody, everywhere I go, I try to talk to somebody. And my goal is to spark up a conversation of some sort. So, for example, the other day I was in the line at the grocery store, and it was a long line. I went at the worst time of day, but it ended up working out really well. So what I did was struck up a conversation with a girl that was in line with me, a lady, asked her, just kind of, said, commented on some stuff in her basket, just made some little small talk, which is, I try to do that everywhere I go. And then I asked her, hey, have you ever heard of this crazy wrap thing? And she says, no, what is it? I said, well, this is the product. These are all the places you can apply the product, and here's what it does. And then I stopped. And then she asked me more questions about it, and we struck up a conversation. I gave her my little 30-second, 10-second commercial about the product, and she showed a lot of interest, asked me how much it was. So we kind of went back and forth with our conversation. I said, well, it's $25 to try a sample. I can also show you a way to get it for $13 a piece. Or if you wanted to get some friends together, I'd come over to your house and I could wrap you for free. So then, as we're going, I said, would you, and every month I do a drawing for a free wrap session and a free wrap. Would you like to enter? And I said, I just put everybody's name in a hat, draw one out, and that's another great way that you can earn this product for free and try it out. And so I had this in my purse, took it out, gave her a pen, and while we're standing there in line, she fills it out, and then I have her contact information. So that is one way. Then I go home, sent her an email, liked her requested a friend request on Facebook, sent her a little message. So this is Rebecca. I met you today in the grocery store. I was telling you about this crazy wrap thing. I said I'd love to come over sometime and let you try the wrap out. What do you think? And so I'm hopefully going to hear a response back from her. That was just yesterday when I did that. So these cards help me get their information. I have found that I'm much more successful in blitzing if I show them this great card and give them this, but do my absolute best to get their information, because then the ball is in my court. So that's the second way that I blitz, is just incorporating it in every aspect of my life. Okay, so the third way that I blitz is I go out and have the intention of blitzing for that couple hours or that full day. So what I have is a blitz bag. It's just a bag that I carry around. I actually keep this in my car so that, for example, when I met the girl yesterday at the grocery store, if she had wanted to buy a wrap right then, I would have them in my car. So I keep my blitz bag in my car all the time so that when I'm out and about, if I need it. But if I'm going blitzing, I actually carry my blitz bag with me. And in my bag, I have blitz cards. I have all these little slips. I have tons of these slips so that I'm going to use these to gather information. I have some ink pens. I have wraps. I have saran wrap. I also have some product pamphlets, and I have, hold on, some witch hazel wipes. I like to use the disposable ones, but I couldn't, the last place I bought them, I couldn't find the disposable ones, so I bought these. They're just little wipes that's an all-natural way to clean the skin. So if I'm going to wrap somebody right then, I clean their stomach with the witch hazel. Opens their pores, kind of gets them ready to wrap, and I don't have to worry about washcloths or if their skin is clean or anything like that. And then I also have my calendar, my day planner, so that if I can schedule wrap parties, or if I can schedule personal wrap sessions, or a time for me to come back and get that wrap on them, I have my calendar right here so I can schedule it with them right then. So what I do is take all this great stuff, and I just head to a part of town that I haven't been in. And I just go to every place of business. I go to every UPS. I go to every popcorn junction. I go to every nail salon, hair salon, boutique, anything that's on that strip center. I try to make sure, like, if there's a makeup place or anything, real estate agency, dental office, doctor's office, anything. I'm going to go into every single business. And what I do is I walk in and say, hey, I am new to the area. I'm bringing a new product to the area. Would it be okay if I left some coupons for some of your customers? And then if they say, sure, then I leave a few coupons and I leave, and that's it. But if they look at the card and say, well, what is it? Then I say, well, here's the product. Here's where all the places you can apply the product. And here's what it does. And then usually, if they've already asked me that question, they're going to ask me something else. So if they'll say, well, what is it? How does it work? And then I'll go into my little spiel. I don't give them too much information. I say it's an all-natural botanical applicator that tightens, tones, and firms the skin in 45 minutes. It also reduces cellulite. And it works to detox the fat cells and pull all that kind of nasty stuff out of our body, or just whatever kind of come naturally in the conversation. I try to have those 30-second commercials ready in my head. And so then as we're talking, and they're like, lots of times their friends will come over, the other ladies that work in this whatever area it is, they'll start to tell me things like, oh, my mom would love that, or I've been hearing about that and I always wanted to try it. So I let them lead me. I'll say, well, you can try one for $25. We can do it right now. Or I can also show you a way to get it for $13. And then if they're kind of hesitant or whatever, I'll say, one thing I do is every month, and I get one of these cards out, and I say every month I do a drawing for a free wrap. I'd love for you to enter. And then if I were to draw your name, I'd just come back out and we can try the product. I can get it on you. Then I get their information. And the whole time that we're talking, I'm listening to everything they're saying. So if I hear my mom would love this, or if I hear it would be so fun to get my friends together to do this, or if I hear $25 isn't that much, and I'm listening to what they're saying and going based on that. But if I feel like I'm kind of overstating my welcome or whatever, hopefully my goal is to get this filled out, to leave some cards with them for their customers or for all the ladies and gentlemen who work in that particular place of business. Then I go home after my day of blitzing, and I will have all of these cards that are filled out. I have a notebook that I tape them all in and make little comments. So let's say that Susan Smith told me that she had a lot of girlfriends that would love this product, and I make note of that. Go home, find her on Facebook, send her a private message on Facebook or send her a text and say, hey, Susan, this is Rebecca. I met you today and was sharing with you about that crazy wrap thing. And I remember that you said you had a lot of friends who would want to try this product. What if you got those friends together? I could come to your house, get the wrap on everybody, and I'll wrap you for free for your time to do that. So trying to schedule those parties that way. If I'm in their place of business and they start showing that interest and getting excited, I'll whip my calendar and go out, when can I come back? After hours? I could wrap everybody here, or let's schedule a time for me to get with your friends. If I can get it on my calendar to do a personal wrap session with them, or get even a wrap party scheduled, even better. So the more I can do it right then in my calendar, the better. But if I can't, if it doesn't seem to be going that way, then hopefully I'm able to get their information. Almost everybody wants to sign up for a free wrap, especially those that had some interest going into it. So that's what I would do with my wrap bag on a day that I go wrap, or that I go blitz for the day. The most important thing to remember about blitzing is it gets easier and easier. You just have to do it. You have to keep it simple, and you don't over talk or overthink it. If I sit in my car and start going, okay, I'm going to say this if they say that, and I'm going to say this if they say that, then I totally get myself all wound up. But if I just go in and say, hey guys, have any of you heard of this crazy wrap thing? And they'll say yes or no, and then I'm going to go from there. I'm going to listen to what they say, and I'm going to say a little bit and stop, and then I'm going to listen to what they say next. So I would say, well, and if I go, hey, have you guys ever heard of this crazy wrap thing? And they say, no, what is it? I say, well, this is what it does. These are the places you can apply the product. And this is what it does. I think I said, wait, here's what it is. This is where you can apply the product. And this is what it does. And then I stop. And if they kind of just look at me, I go, well, can I leave some of these coupons for your customers? They always say yes. And then I'll leave 4 or 5 or coupons depending on where it is. And then I leave, and that's great. I'm done. But if they ask me more, then I answer their question. They say, well, how much is it? I say, well, it's $25 to try a sample. I can also tell you about how to get it for $13 a piece. Or if you want to get some friends together, I could come to your home, come here after hours, and I could wrap you for free by just getting everybody together, and they would wrap for the $25 sample. So based on their questions, I just lead into the next answers, but I do not over talk. I do not try to throw up on them all this information. I just say a little bit, stop and listen, and say a little bit more. Okay? Well, guys, I would just encourage you to blitz everywhere you go, to make it a conscious effort. My new goal is to have 60 blitz cards in my purse for the week. I have 60 blitz cards. My goal is to give all those out, speaking to someone about it before the end of the week. So I know if I have a slow start, then I have to kind of get busy towards the end of the week. It might be the girl at the grocery store, and I just say, hey, you did such a great job helping me. Can I give you a coupon? And hand her the coupon. It might be that I'm shopping, and the girl who waits on me, I say, hey, have you ever heard of this crazy wrap thing? And she says, no. And I said, well, here's what it is. Here's what it does. Can I give you this coupon? And if she says, oh my gosh, and she starts to tell me more, then I may say, hey, I do a free drawing every month for a free wrap. Would you like to enter? So just keep it easy, breezy, calm, but the more you do it, the easier it will be. Your business will launch forward. It will grow substantially if you are talking about this product, sharing with as many people as you can, and wrapping as many people as you can. I have an auto ship of 2 boxes of wraps every month, so my goal is always to get the wrap on at least 8 people. I have 8 wraps that come in an auto ship, and I want to get that wrap on 8 people every single month, if not more. But it's just a good benchmark for me. So guys, I would encourage you just to try these different things. Just get out there and do it. Get to talking about the product, and you will have even more success, and your business will blow up. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to hear some stories about all your blitzing.